That man just robbed a bag of money. Face, but could not expect that action. Which led to a fierce pursuit from Dad. Different forces, facing the siege. Layers and layers of enemies. Him. Directly fire a blow rocket, flying the opponent's chest into thousands. Peace. After all, this money has a background. How horrible that can be. Both genders, black and white, are both right. That crazy? And that man. How will I break through the siege? Code the mysteries behind it all. This, Vemon, is a pair of overlapping cards. Fits extremely well. Both make a living. Robbery. This time the target is them. The target was a smuggling gang. Hot goods. Just like that, the two of them deployed. The team coordinated both above and below. Land. V flew the plane high above to report the location. Try and Seam drove the car to pursue. Close at the bottom, in front of the criminal. The offender leaned out of the car, carrying the gun. The machine fires bullets like crazy. But the entire lane. The bullets were all dodged by Shi Mong. Flexible way, their shots. Not only can it not stop progress of Simon but against them. Also become ghosts under the throat. You're gone. Very soon after that, V and Simon caught up to the trading post. Hot commodity traders. As soon as the money bag. As soon as the full pressure arrived, the LED boss gave it away. Appeared a car and a plane flying. Coming at terrifying speed, he immediately, realizing the situation was not good, he hurried. Yellow called his accomplice Tate to come to his aid. Chief. The two picked up their weapons and began to fire. Frantic, Taiki is responsible for shooting. Take down the plane in the sky, while Led held a rocket launcher and bombed fiercely. Bounced into Zim's oncoming car. But, under attack from strong firepower, this plane fell in the middle field, and Zong also lay down on it. The ground with his head covered in blood. See. At that scene, Lei immediately pulled out his pistol and aimed. Abdomen and buttocks are finished on the spot. Position. But this guy's shooting skills are poor. Extremely harmful, after a while of full manipulation. Crazy, he couldn't hit it. But let Simon find it. Chance to open fire and knock the pistol away. On his hand, Led and Tyke turned pale because, terrified, he quickly hid behind obstacles. At the time, Shi Mong staggered to his feet, but clearly, apparently he was not lightly injured after the incident. Explode. Seeing my buttocks covered in blood, Mila suddenly regained her confidence. Him. Order the Tate to rush forward and teach the opponent a lesson, and I picked it up myself. The pistol fell and tried to hide in the dark to sneak attack. But him. I didn't expect Vic to be present at this time. At the battlefield, he bit the rein. Bullets hit Led's body, causing him to just huddle. Head behind an obstacle without daring to show his face. Go out. On the other side, Simon and Tyke are. Start a direct confrontation between tough men. Tai with stem. Dharma protector with formidable power. His punches fell on his body. Butts continuously like showers, very fast. After that, he overwhelmed X Mong. Promptly responded. However, Shi Mong also. Not average, he threw it directly. Delivered two extremely powerful iron strikes. Tyke also had to taste pain. Vertical wallet. One side fully observed the match. Interesting, but unfortunately I was beaten by Ula. Successfully sneaked. A bullet penetrated. Punctured his shoulder. At this moment, Tyke because the fight was too intense. So it was direct. Take off your bulletproof vest. But he couldn't believe that. Simon is the one who never plays along. Usual rules. Seeing that Tay is gone. Protective armor. Simon immediately grabbed it. Rocket launcher right next to it. But before he could even fire, a loud explosion was heard from the direction. After, it turned out that the force was providing firepower. But the enemy has arrived. Witness. At that scene, Simon no longer hesitated. There too, the next second, she collapsed. Down like a collapsing tower. Officially. Receive Lychee Beetle and Beetle tickets. Meanwhile, Le was also hit by a rocket that exploded in his thigh. But this guy is truly a stubborn person. Him. Directly gulped down a bottle of painkillers. Then he carried his bag of money and limped towards it. The helicopter is waiting. See love. That scene, Simon intended to prioritize inspection. This injury condition, but unexpectedly, Vic directly pressed the gun into his hands, urging X Mom to rob money back immediately. Still talking about the stain. This little love of mine is not worth it. Bag. Hearing his partner's words, Simon grabbed it. Gun and rushed in pursuit. Just in time. Put the bag of money on the plane. The bullets of X Mong was in close pursuit. Luckily, thanks to his bulletproof vest, he didn't was shot in a dangerous spot, but it was still too much. In pain and fainted, X-Butt immediately pointed the gun at the pilot and then took off. He put 2 bags of money on his shoulders and was about to leave. Ignoring the pilot who had been motionless until just now, suddenly opened fire. Life is true. Always full of unexpected events. Although X-Butt successfully dodged the bullets, but the backpack strap was stuck tightly to the machine door. Simon used up all his life to make money, but still can't get out. Position. That he was dragged away by the helicopter soared into the sky. At the same time, his accomplices, the hot commodity traders, also drove up. Scene. They just got out of the car. Arrest V directly. On the other side, the pilot finally found out Shi Mong is clinging. He didn't say no. That just opened fire and shot straight in the direction. Older brother. To preserve his life, Shi Mong forced him. Had to shoot off the backpack strap. Luckily this time, the helicopter hasn't flown too high yet, but fall from the air to the ground without any problems. What a serious problem. As soon as the traffickers, the hot seller, was about to take his wallet away when the whistle blew. The police rang out, tearing through the air. Blocked their retreat. Clear. The police also smelled the money. I found this evidence. By the time two side was fighting fiercely, Simon was sneaked into the scene, but when he tried to save V, he was caught by the traffickers. Detect. In a situation of progress and retreat, in a dilemma, Sim had to jump up. Truck. V shouted for him to hurry. Quickly take the money and leave here. Look at people. The associates were forced to walk around and watch. 2 bags full of cash. Clear SIM card. Start the truck. Take the money with you. Ahead. But next I will. What must be done to save Victoria? Movie scene. Change direction. Led is being handcuffed tightly. The guy in the interrogation room, obviously, was escorted to the police station. Men and women pair. The stranger in front of them said they had understood. Report the current situation to Lucy as well. Led's big sister. However, it seems like Lucy had no intention of rescuing the henchman. This application, so the other woman held it out. Quickly discuss with Led. All you need is him. He will help recover the evidence money. Sentence reduced. Does Led agree? Stay 1. In other developments, boss Lucy is in pain. Sad about Tajik's death. Right on time. Hey, an assassin named Robert called. Came claiming to bring a gift. Big. That is Simon's father V. Listen. So, Lucy immediately agreed to meet. From. Lucy found Vic's phone. Simon's home address. Even though I know this is there. Could be a trap, but she can't give up that huge amount of money. Lucy took the photo. Photo wall sent to Simon, then ordered. Robert must bring Simon back to college. Headquarters. Once you get your money back. Face. She will eliminate both pairs of cards. This. At the same time, Simon was racking his brains. Think of a way to save V. Just as he was sinking. While thinking, there was a sound outside the door. The lock's lock is being broken. Si Mong established. Immediately grabbed the gun on the table. Next second, watching the assassin fall to the ground, Si Mong carefully approached and inspected. I didn't expect that there were still people waiting behind me. Click. However, Si Mong reacted negatively. Fast. Just a few moves to control. Enemy. See the target disappear immediately. Right now, those people can only be angry. Take off your headscarf. Turns out too, this person is the police in pursuit. Sneaky. Their purpose of attacking Shi Mong is to recover money and exhibits. But why? Do they have to dress up like that? At this time, Shi Mong escaped out the back door. Hotel. But as soon as I got there, I got a problem. The truck crashed to the ground. Driver. Tom's face was bewildered. He didn't have time to respond. In response, Si Mong scrambled to get up. He opened the car door and climbed into the passenger seat to signal. Let Tom quickly drive away from here. At that moment, policewoman Levy also chased her away. Arrive. Reluctantly, Simon had to give up. I'm driving a small truck. Run away like crazy. Saw the tail cut off. Found the enemy. Simon immediately stopped the car and signaled Tom to leave quickly. Anyway, Fuang is just a passerby. Innocent, but Tom didn't want to go. Because he is a preschool bus driver. This car is his entire inheritance. If I lose my car, I lose my job. D. Mong. I don't have the heart to listen to him anymore. Suffering, but at this moment, a bullet grazed Tom's body and hit him in the torso. Car. It turned out that Levy had caught up with them. Anytime without knowing, look at the car. Rushing forward at lightning speed. Simon had no choice but to say. Tom got in the car, then pressed the gas button and sped away. Network forward, but don't run yet. How far away? A big truck is coming. Had previously blocked the path. Simon saw. So I was going to reverse the car quickly. But when? Hey Levy's partner Danny also drove. The car arrived and blocked its retreat. Simon, just like that, the police caught me. Tom also accidentally got stuck in his ear for no reason. Flying in wind, at the same time, Led suddenly appears and poses to give the sim a bouncy punch. Fire. Turns out he reached a deal. Cooperated with the police, and brought 3 guys along. Battle-hardened brothers to support Levy and Denny coordinated to recover the funeral money. Lost object. Heroes do not accept things. The truth is right in front of your eyes. Simon immediately declared. We'll lead them to get money. Very fast. Later, the group arrived at an abandoned building. Deserted on the outskirts, Sheem signaled to Great Tom. Try to stick close to yourself. Then Thong Dong. Keep moving forward. Danny hit. I felt something was wrong so I ordered it. Led's men went in first to control the danger. Dangerous. However, Simon was prepared. Before, he winked at Tom. The next second, the 2 of them joined forces and hit hard. The person who was pretending to be in control flew out quickly. His feet rushed straight into the building. It turned out that this place was a secret weapons warehouse. Simon's secret. Immediately after that 2 people coordinate smoothly to cut off the handcuffs. At this time, the large door was destroyed by bullets. Like Beehive, realized the enemy is about to break down the door. Rushing in, Si Mong quickly equipped himself. Weapon to the teeth and gave Tom 1 pistol, but now Tom was afraid to come. Super happy soul. Mong sees the same thing. Not forced. After preparation is complete. Down, he pressed a button. Immediately. That is, loud explosions echoed from the sky. Outside, take advantage of the party crowds. Outside is attracted by the sound of explosions. But led Tom to quickly sneak out the door. Then, while running, he did not forget to detonate. At bomb traps, the enemies chased after him. Unexpectedly, they all suffered from shockwaves. Blow away, Lo was furious and fired madly. Crazy towards the buttocks but not at all. What do you get? Saw enemy fire today. The more dense, the more confused I decided to quit my job. Superficial resistance to quick retreat. About the base point, but unfortunately he got sick. A stumbling stone, luckily thanks to you. With quick movements, Simon immediately turned around. Fired back fiercely, forcing the enemy to help later. The pile of rubble did not dare to show its face. Chance. At this meeting, Sim Mom jumped up and continued. Run for life, sell for death, in one direction. Otherwise, the guy slowly crawled back to choose. Take a shortcut. He burst through the door and rushed in. Abandoned building to block head X butt. Or not. I thought the dog yawned and caught a fly. But he actually did. Can stop him, seeing Shi Mong. As he was running away, Led immediately raised his gun. Intent to finish off the opponent. But now. The next second, a thick barrage of bullets suddenly appeared. Suddenly flew around them, the pellets. This bullet flies randomly without any rules. But when I raised my head to look, guys. It was Tom who caused this. Chemistry. Out of curiosity, Tom picked up the machine gun. Heavyweight in base up, one has not. Never held a real gun like Tom did accidentally. Squeeze the grass, but this is the point. For Simon quickly stood up and pulled. Tom went inside and threw him one helmet, this time outside. Led's group is approaching cautiously. Near the little house, however, the next second. Then a motorbike sped out from the side. In the car are Simon and Tom. Led's group could only stare. 2 escaped. X-Butt waited for Tom to run away. Network, until it was dark, it stopped. Rest, 2 people sat around the fire. Heart-to-heart chat, turns out they're both are children who lost their father at a young age. But the way to choose life is completely different. Distinctive, Simon lives life on the tongue. Knife, while Tom's life was peaceful. Like a lake surface without ripples. Interesting thing is that both have some admiration for each other. Direction, then Sim told Tom that I still have to go rescue my partner V, so it's not convenient to continue taking him along. Older brother advised Tom to leave quickly this city, because once it was sticky. If you come to me, there will definitely be someone after money. But came to disturb Tom's life. As soon as he finished speaking, Simon's phone rang. Bell, the caller was Robert. He loves. Asked Simon to bring money and exhibits to hand over. In exchange for Viz's life. And at the same time warn him. Don't play dumb, otherwise no one will guarantee it. Get that old man's life. Simon. I know this is a trap. But you. still accepting transactions because V currently is his only relative. Afterward, Simon took Tom back to the truck. Chemistry. So this is where the real money is hidden. Although Tom expressed his desire to help, Simon flatly refused. I want an honest person's hands to be dirty. Blood. Simon pulled 2 wads of cash from his pocket. The money was given to Tom and told him to leave quickly. Go. Seeing that the other person really doesn't want it, taking me with him, Tom had to leave disappointed. Before leaving, he gave the saint a gift. The price I'm wearing is for Simon. Maybe day. This dramatic horror will be memory never forget in Tom's life. Very soon after, Simon was present at the site. Transaction point. Unexpectedly, Lucy also had it. Present at the scene, seeing V. Loy getting down from the car, Simon also got down off the truck. However, this time Junior of Lucy was already in ambush in the surrounding area. Around, only saw Robert gently waving his hand. Right. The next second, a group of gunmen. The hot goods gang has surrounded it tightly. But the situation is hanging by a thread. Shim Mong had no choice but to obediently surrender. Brought out a bag of money for Lucy and the others to check. But no one could have expected it. Okay, right then there were 2 more. Another car drove straight into the transaction point. Stepping out of the car was none other than Mr. Levy and Led. Obviously these people are also sniffing and coming for the huge amount of money. The worst thing was that Tom had it too. They caught it, on the occasion of the police and the gang snarling negotiations. Seem and V quickly exchanged glances. It's been a pair of cards for many years. They immediately understand each other. The next second the butt threw 2 pocket money in 2 different directions, tying each. On the right, send someone to get it. Lucy signaled. Let the juniors come forward and pick up the money. While Levis side cautiously pushed Tom out as a child. However, just as the 2 sides were about to touching the money bag, Seam suddenly poked it, put his hands in his pockets and shouted. Inside the money bag contains a C4 bomb. If not released, Vic and Tom come out. You will immediately detonate. Let everyone be destroyed. Both sides. While he was still doubting, Tom stopped. Suddenly became extremely agitated. Looking. The backpack at his feet trembled with fear. I got scared and pulled out a bottle of mouth freshener. Claimed that he only needed to press 1 lightly. Well, everything will fly into the sky. React. But Tom scared Lucy. She believes. I'm sure there's a bomb in the bag. Forced to release Vinch. Right after that, Tom. Also 3 legs and 4 claws ran towards she. But, turns out it was all just an act. What's in the pocket of Butt's underwear is not a set. It was Vic's cigar that detonated. The whole group immediately climbed into the truck to plan. Run away quickly. At this time, Lucy herself came forward. I went to check my wallet and discovered it was empty. There are no bombs. I know I have a runny nose. She frantically ordered her juniors to block it. Standing in Simon's group, who would have thought that this time she Butt detonates a real bomb, accompanied by an explosion. Heaven and earth shook. Enemy troops were in chaos. Dive for cover. Shi Mong group. Chance to escape successfully. Right after that one fierce gunfight broke out in the middle of the scene. Hot murders and gangs. However, Lucis' side had more troops and quickly used them. Overwhelming firepower left Levy's group vulnerable. Held tightly, unable to raise his head. Seeing that the great world has lost people to the wind, which afternoon covered every afternoon, as if suddenly knelt down at Lucis' feet. Liu Gao said he had it. Forced by the police to betray the organization. But Lucy didn't care. A female monster. Another person used a gun butt because his ears were too itchy. So he collapsed. Look at the group first. Sao ran away. Robert was not interested. This dispute, he just wants to chase away. To get your money back. Led saw him planning to leave. Immediately promptly offered to cooperate. Robot failure. Think for a moment and then decide to bring it along. Led, he needs a driver anyway. For yourself. Very soon, they were there. Caught up with Simon's truck. But no. Unexpectedly, Simon's trunk was full of weapons. Gas. He directly threw out 2 pomegranates. Bullets blew away Robert's car. However, there were still 2 other cars in the group. Henchmen pursued fiercely. See Mom. Notice the number of enemies left at the point. There are not many transactions left. He immediately launched the motorbike from the back of the truck. Returned to transaction point. This time the fight. The gunfight between Lucy and the police ended. Danny died under bullets, alone. Levy held on in despair. As soon as Lucy intended to finish off Levy, Simon was surprised. Appeared on a motorbike as fast as lightning. Grab the money bag next to you. Henchman. Before I could recover, I saw him. Money disappears. Levy also took advantage. The group kicked Denny's body out of the car and pressed the gas button. Run away. After a moment of chaos, Lucy fell into a state of boiling, ruin, and burns. Crazy woman. Call for helicopter backup, on the side. Otherwise, the henchman's car had caught up with the car. Because Tom doesn't know how to use a gun, the wallet fits. You have to drive and shoot back. But that's it. It's not enough to stop the army. Enemy. Fortunately, Simon was there in time. Mainly kill enemies in the vehicle. Body. But Robert's car was. Catch up again. Led appeared proud. I thought that this time I would catch Sheen. Unexpectedly, Sheen Mong directly grabbed the broken door. Truck and jumped on top. Robert was in a hurry. Bang raised his gun to kill him but refused. A gunshot rang out from behind. Levy chased after him and didn't say a word. The shot finished off the guy at the head of the squinty wall. Robert could only stagger to keep his hands steady. Drive. I thought the fighting would stop. Here again suddenly from the top of my head. The sound of bullets screeching through the air. Online. Lucy's helicopter has arrived. She held it. Machine guns sprayed bullets wildly into his face. Land. All 3 cars were hit. Bombardment rain. See the dangerous situation. At the same time, Shi Mong also carried heavy machine guns. Decide to die with Lucy. After the gunfight. Terrified, no one expected Lucy to be violent. So fierce, she stood proudly above. The smoking helicopter swept away. All 3 cars. The truck lost control and crashed. Straight into the abyss, this time group data. Will Simon still be able to survive? A while. After a while, V was the first to wake up. He rescued Tom from the loading truck. Smoke then frantically picked up the bills. Scattered on the ground. At this moment, Robert suddenly appeared. Don't wait. Vic had time to react. He fired a shot. Bullets penetrated his chest. Simon with his own eyes. Witnessing that scene, he braced himself. Stood up and intended to avenge his partner. But Robert's shooting speed was even faster. Not only did Simon not get revenge, was shot and fell down. Robert is full of arrogance. Turned back and prepared to kill Tom. Uproot the weeds, but the sound of gunfire comes back. Rang out from behind. The next second, Robert collapsed, revealing a groggy Simon. Gun Island. It turns out the cross of. Tom helped Simon stop the bullet. Network. However, V could not pass. Out. In the last moments, Mr. Tell Simon a story, but besides ex-mom, no one heard him. What did you say? Then V slowly closed her eyes. Hand watched his partner leave. Butt hurts. Excruciatingly painful. Through many years of life and death. Each other, he soon considered him a relative. Only, he let Tom stay next to the body. Wallet, and I'll go look for the money bag and evidence. Now ignored policewoman Levy even though she was full. Although injured, he still hugged Cuckoo to get his money bag. Look at her pathetic appearance. Simon. I don't have the heart to fight anymore. At this moment, Lucy pointed the gun again. Enter Simon, but before she could squeeze the trigger, Levy, who went crazy for money, exploded. Gun shot her dead, looking haggard. Of Levy, Simon felt extremely sad. Finally he gave up the money and turned away. Walked decisively. Conclusion of the story of Simon burying pie in the middle of the Wayne. This contract and then joined Tom in one new journey. Here's the story. End. Get Fast 2024 is not just single. It's purely a gun chase. Bullets and speed, but also a soundtrack. Sad about fate and connections. Strange connection between people. The movie. Cleverly juxtaposing 2 opposing lives. Same scale, same weathered concrete. Outlaw and a Tom. Honest, calm and boring. The collision. The contact between them creates more than just feelings. Situations between laughing and crying, but also illuminating one. The harsh truth that in the vortex of greed and violence, the line between good and evil are sometimes just as fragile as a hair. The brightest point of the work lies in the relationship between Simon and humans. Fake partner Vic, Vic's death and image of Tom's cross saved. Simon's life at the end of the film is like a metaphor. Example of salvation, when money becomes. Let dust and betrayal reign. Only love and faith help people. We found a way out, even though the script is still there. A few simple knots, but it's the end. Simon's decision to give up his pocket full of money. Blood to walk with Tom created one. The ending is full of humanity. Turn the movie from a pure action work into a journey to rediscover oneself amidst the desert of lost souls. The value of a movie lies in its reputation. Language still has the value of a commentary. Film lies in feeling. Today's story ends here. Thank you for watching. Movie, how do you like this movie?